This podcast has been brought to you by Underwhelming Pre-Order Bonuses. Underwhelming Pre-Order Bonuses. Is there a game that you're on the fence about? Just buy now so you can have that useless piece of content and make all your friends super jealous. Just kidding, that content is so useless even you won't be able to justify the purchase. Underwhelming Pre-Order Bonuses. So we can take your money now while you get all the disappointment later. Hey! It's a podcast.
I guess it is a podcast. Mm-hmm. That was a very, very interesting intro.
Numero 3. What are you talking about? Yeah.
That was a very interesting intro.
It's not an intro, it's sponsorship.
It's a sponsorship. We got money.
Oh, yeah.
All that money.
Yeah, all that money for under...
See, an intro is what Adam was trying to do before the show started, which he was trying to get us a theme song. And you wanted to play copyrighted works that you can't. I
did. I forgot.
Smooth move there, Chief.
I mean, if we could copyright work, then I would love to do that. I mean, do you want to tell everybody what you wanted to play?
This is Knuckles, and we're back at Wild Canyon.
That's great. You know what? We'll do our own intro. We'll come up with our own Knuckles rap on the fly. You want to give me a beat?
I think you will.
You want to give me a beat?
Hey, guys, before we go off and do this, I want to point something very important now. We've got 2 very white men from Indiana and 1 Southern boy here. You really think we can pull this off?
I think we can.
Hey, country rap is a thing. You can do it.
Oh, I know, but I can't do it. There are people that can, but
country rap is totally a thing. There are guys who like to work out shirtless and blast that shit when I'm on the elliptical sometimes.
Yeah.
Out over here.
Yeah.
That's why I jog, because nobody bothers me.
That's a good point.
That's why I go to Lifetime Fitness, where they actually regulate the music that you can play.
So I know that we're 2 minutes in now, but do you still want to do this intro song? Somebody want to drop me a fat beat?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Adam Bailey, can you drop me a fat beat? A little bit of beatboxing? A little boom, boom, choom,
I think I can.
Hey, you guys remember this podcast is about video games?
This podcast is still about video games. We're gonna rap about Knuckles.
Wasn't there a mobile game that came out for Sonic recently?
There was, but we're not going to get to that until I do my Knuckles rap. This is important. This is the introduction to the podcast.
This is not important, Larry.
This is extremely important.
Larry, we're 2 minutes in. The introduction is gone.
No, the introduction's still here.
I think we're more than 2 minutes in now.
No, maybe, yes, but...
There's GarageBand, okay.
Yeah, you got something for me? Please?
I'm going to... Hold on.
No. All right.
Hold on.
Working on it.
I'm just gonna sit here and fuck around on my phone.
Okay.
But we're trying to be professional, Derrick. We need to have a professional intro.
Ah, shit. My weight room's on fire.
Okay.
All right.
We're going to get to that here in a second.
That'll be relevant in a second. Oh, I probably should put that out.
Oh, come on. Oh, GarageBand.
Okay.
God.
Hey, the manual drums is not working.
Oh, no. Can you just drop me a beat? Like a boom, 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 boom on your face? Yo, what up? This is Knuckles. I'm back here in Griffith, Indiana. That's where I grew up. That's where I come from. Actually, I come from Emerald Island. Knuckles, yo, I'm back for the Emerald. Sonic, what are you doing? Steal my Emerald. I rhymed Emerald with Emerald every day. That's how I do it. Now I'm going to go see Rouge and I'm going to get laid. I think that was great.
That actually worked out a lot better than I thought it would.
You have a talent.
You didn't believe in me, and you didn't believe in your own beatboxing skills, and
hang on. I never said I couldn't beatbox. My brother and I beatboxed all the time growing up. White people can beatbox. We can't rap, though, except for Eminem.
I know I can't, but it was still fun trying.
Yeah, it was perfectly fun trying.
All right. Now.
Perfectly fun. So, hey, Larry, guess what?
Hey, it's
You're a prick.
What did I do?
You are a fucking asshole.
What did I do?
You are not a good person, and people say bad things about you.
Why do they do that?
Adam and I are legitimately angry at you. Would you like to know why?
I would love to know why. I just walked in. For everybody else that wasn't here, I walked in the door today, coming home from work. Derrick and Adam Bailey are sitting here. Oh, by the way, hey, my name's Larry. That's Adam Bailey. Hey, what's up? I'm Adam Bailey. And that's Derrick. Yo, I'm Derrick Dixon.
Hey, what's up?
And they bombarded me immediately. They were just like, yo, dog, we're mad at you. And I have no idea why, and they won't tell me.
Okay, so for all of you people who are listening at home, Larry is a responsible adult who does a rundown for the show. And beforehand, he sent Adam and I both a text saying, hey, there are some things that I want you to check out.
Some top quality mobile games. The first one was, incidentally, it was the Sonic Runner game, which was perfectly fun game. It's okay.
It's perfectly fine.
Perfectly middle of the road.
And then
we'll get back to that.
And then the way that I like to describe it is that there's really no such thing as a great mobile game And then there's Fallout Shelters, which, fuck you, I can't stop playing it now.
Me neither. I can't stop playing this.
We're sitting here.
I was up until like 4 in the morning playing
Me too.
this.
Seriously. I got 3 hours of sleep last night because I didn't want my little fuckers to die. Fuck you. I feel like a parent now, you piece of shit. Seriously, congratulations. I feel like I should have aborted a baby, but no.
Oh,
you
God.
walked out on the marriage there,
No.
buddy.
Wow.
Now, this is going to be a really interesting conversation because I've been playing Fallout Shelter since they announced it at E3. And I was hoping we were going to have a discussion about how Fallout Shelter really isn't that good, but I can't stop playing it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's the thing. It's not really that great of a game. It's just, I can't stop.
I feel like this is how people who play Farmville feel. Like, I've never been able to, like, really empathize with them, and now I can.
Yeah. Like, seriously, this sucks.
Welcome to my world.
I hate this.
Did you play Farmville?
No! but just, you're with me now.
Oh, God, I touched the mic. Sorry, everybody.
No, you're fine. You didn't do anything.
No, there was a hum. I remember my hands make a hum.
Oh, home. Oh, now their hands are off.
It's
hands
like-
back on. Home. Oh man, wow, that hum, it's something crazy.
Yeah, that was some real piece of shit there.
But I have been playing Fallout Shelter for like, 3 weeks now, and I can't stop playing it, and it's not that good. It's not really even a game in a lot of ways.
It's not. It's like, I don't know. It's like a sim of just what it would be like to have just a very mediocre existence during the apocalypse.
But
And
everyone
there's-
is so happy.
Yeah, like
It's just like,
my
I can't think of anything else to do. Like, what else I'd want to do with my life besides pump this water?
You know what doesn't make them happy though? So I had one instance in which like I was building too fast and I didn't have enough water for my people. I assumed that just a lot of things would catch on fire and then like they would just kind of like start to dehydrate. No, they start to drink irradiated water.
What?
And all of them got radiation poisoning. And I didn't have like the supplies to like I wasn't building like radaways. And they all just became horribly radiated. And they almost like all died.
Jesus, man.
But I
Wow.
saved them. I brought them back from the brink.
Jesus.
So you have to
that's
do some like
fucking terrible, dude.
crunch time or whatever it is, whatever it's called when like
Oh, Rush.
rush. Yes.
Oh, yeah, rushing. Well, that was the thing. It was like the water started to get bad, and I like rushed, and it failed. And I rushed again, and it failed. And I rushed a third time, and it failed. And then like I was like, I'll just walk away from the game and come back later. And everybody was suffering from radiation poisoning.
Jesus
Oh,
fucking
man.
Christ.
But that's the weird thing about Fallout Shelter that I've learned. Like, the best way to play it is to play it in, like, 45-second chunks. Where you get in, you, like, hit the button to level up your guys, you get your resources, and you get out of there before anything bad happens.
Well, don't you like lose resources over the course of a day? Because I remember I was playing today and I like was full on food, and then I came back like 20 minutes later and I was almost completely out of food.
That's weird.
That is
Yeah.
strange.
Yeah,
Normally,
like,
normally
I
it
can-
kind of like keeps it steady.
Yeah, I can kind of walk away typically for, like, hours. Like, I haven't touched this in quite a while, and I'm going to go ahead and touch it now, actually.
Jesus.
Fallout Shelter, doodly-doo.
Yeah, no, seriously, this
what
game.
What are your vault numbers?
My vault number is 816. My birthday.
Ah,
Is yours 69 or 666?
excuse me.
I'm not calling you the devil. I'm just saying
gonna-
that, like,
I'm gonna-
yours is 69.
Actually, no, mine. I'm gonna test your guys' knowledge of Austin. It is the Austin area code.
512.
Yeah, it's Vault 512.
Gotcha. So you're like in control of Austin. And that's how you see it.
I'm Vault Austin. Yeah, my vault is hidden underneath caverns of limestone.
I'm Vault my birthday, which makes me feel like a total, just like self-centered, like douchebag. When I hear you, you're just like, I'm running the city I live in. I'm like, I'm my birthday.
But at the same time, like you're like I'm my birthday. Derrick is like, this is revealing that I think Derrick has a need to like rule the city, like his like
Or
ambition.
save. I am protecting people from nuclear
Nice
fallout.
propaganda there.
There you go, Chief.
That's a good way to look at it. I guess I hadn't thought about that.
Well, that's, I honestly put down 512 because it already had the 5 and the 2 there, and I was just like, oh, 512.
So you were lazy.
Well, that, and I really like 512 Brewery, which is a great local Austin brewery if you guys haven't tried it.
I haven't.
Welcome to the Austin Podcast, starring the Austin guys. Brought to you by Austin, City of Austin. It's Austin.
By the way, none of us are actually from Austin. We just live here.
Yeah, we're all transplants.
That's like everybody in Austin except for a select few.
I know. I love those guys though. Like it's funny. I work for Lyft for anybody who gives a shit. Which by the way,
I don't.
Yeah.
Me too. Sometimes.
I drive enough. Yeah.
I mean, I don't give a shit. I just work for Lyft sometimes too.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've driven enough like people around at this point where I can actually point out like Austinites, like OG Austinites. And they're just different breeds of people.
They're very chill.
Yeah, they're just very relaxed human beings. They are incredibly relaxed.
Like everyone who gets upset about like the city growing and changing has lived here for like
5 years.
5 years, yeah, like for like some of their life, but like they've never like they weren't from here.
Yeah, and then
Like everyone who says like stay out of Austin, like don't move here, moved here at some point.
Yeah, and then the people that were that grew up here are just kind of like, yeah. I mean, I remember back when it was kind of a slow, pokey college town. Those are good days. Oh well. Good to see the city's changing. And then they just move on with their fucking lives because they're the most relaxed motherfuckers on the planet. It's like a cat on catnip. I was expecting a punchline there.
So, do you have any super chill citizens in your fallout shelter?
Oh, we got there, didn't we?
Yeah, I brought it back.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
I gotta stop.
I'm so proud of myself right now.
That's what you're proud of? Man, way to set small goals.
I did it for the day. I've achieved my dreams.
All right, now go.
Podcast is
How do
done.
you think
Bye,
I'm so
guys.
jolly? I set like the most tiny goal for myself. Like today, I'm gonna breathe. Hot diggity, I did it. Wow.
All right, now
I don't
I'm
think
gonna
you actually took a breath in there.
There you go.
Jesus H fucking Christ.
What's the H stand for?
Hubert.
Little known facts.
Yeah.
All right, I am straight up curious. What is your fallout shelter number?
133.
Makes sense. Yes. I
How
forget
so?
what it's from because it's your like thing, like
It's
on
my
Xbox.
thing. It's actually kind of like it's sort of my birthday, but like backwards is like March 13th. So
Oh yeah.
I just
yeah,
like that
yeah.
combination
It's like
of numbers.
Europe birthday, right?
I guess
what they do-
actually,
they do it
yeah, it
backwards,
would
right?
be. You're
Yeah.
right. It's like that's not why I did it, but now that you pointed it out, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
so you should
exactly
really
what
say
it
like
is.
13.3 and be like, I'm from Europe. This is how I sound because I'm from Europe. Sorry, Europe.
You sound a little bit like Professor Layton,
No,
sort of like his like.
he doesn't sound that squirrely.
I don't know who Professor Layton is either.
Only the best video game character to be out in like the last
Hey,
decade.
hey!
What?
Judge not, lest ye be judged, Mister. I haven't seen Jurassic Park.
I haven't.
How the fuck have you not seen Jurassic Park?
I don't know. It's called I never put my eyeballs on the screen when it was on, and also paid attention to when it was there. That's how.
That was the most brilliant way you could have possibly said that.
You're darn right it was.
You're damn tootin', son.
Another goal made for the day.
Another goal. Did I see Jurassic Park today? I didn't. Goal made.
That's your goal to not see Jurassic Park?
No, not necessarily. It's just not necessarily my goal to see it.
But speaking of Professor Layton, I actually recently beat the first game, and I enjoyed it.
Oh, I love the first game.
The first game, like storyline, is like it's really cool, and I like the character of like Professor Layton and Luke, like just like this British team going around solving puzzles.
I need to give you the second game. Spoiler alert: sword fights.
Oh, that's
Professor
right.
Layton's awesome.
You told me about
He's
that.
so cool.
Larry,
He's so
Larry,
For
cool.
those of you who don't have eyes right now, where we are at,
The hills. Wait, backwards.
Larry almost knocked over his microphone. That's all that there was to it. I'm
Larry,
sorry.
put your strong leg like in between your legs. That way it won't fall over on your
God.
face.
Larry, nobody can see that gesture.
Yeah, he just made a dick gesture.
Allegedly.
No.
No.
We both saw it.
We watched you do it. As predictable Larry does, he made a dick joke.
Although Larry makes a good point. We can say pretty much whatever we say Larry is doing, people are going to believe now.
Larry
By the
is
way,
currently rubbing his nipples right now, most sensually.
Actually, I was going to say that, but I am going to say that Larry is currently wearing a condom on his nose.
He is. It's kind of weird he does that sometimes.
Yeah. He uses it sort of like he pokes holes in it and he likes to breathe through it. I'm surprised you can't hear it. It sounds kind of like a wheezing elephant.
That sounds like a...
That's like the baby giraffe call from South Park movie.
Was that close?
That sounds like a crow was having sex with a cow.
I mean, they do from time to time.
No, they
So
don't.
video games.
So video games.
So video games.
I know that as much as I want to talk about Leighton, it wasn't on the docket for today, so I'm gonna regiment it back to Fallout Shelter. Going right back.
Larry.
All right, but I am serious though. Okay,
Larry
so
the Buzzkill, keeping everything on the rails.
on the rails, I'm just keeping it like regimented, and we're going forward on the track that I set.
Woo woo.
Thank you.
So
Yes.
Fallout Shelter.
So
So
yeah,
Fallout
I'm
Shelter.
curious. So like, I've been playing this game for 3 weeks. You guys have been playing this game for like day
2
or
days.
2 days. So we all agree that it's like really not that good of a game. But why are we playing it then?
It's compelling. It's addicting. It's like more reason. It's like I feel like any game that like has that finds like good balance of like getting resources, of like the timeliness of like getting resources where like you have to wait a little bit, so you like you stick around and you like are feel compelled to do like other things, but also it's not like such long of a way that you get bored and quit. It's like it's the resource building game, because like we have so much room to build other rooms to get more resources, Larry.
Like-
and our guys, like, they can be happy. We can put them in a room that can make babies, and we can send them outside and they can go like kill things and get more weapons.
And then you can watch like a live play as they're going through the wastelands, and they'll tell you, it's like, oh man, I found this dead guy. He was kind of gross. Anyway, moving along. Oh hey, I found a paint trail. Wait, nope, that's blood. Okay. It's silly humor that's entertaining.
Or they're
But
just
that's
like,
the
there's a
thing.
slave. I repaired his leg and I bid him farewell. Or like, I'm attacked by raiders. I'm running away. Actually, I love how like anybody I send out into the wilderness, like immediately it's just like 0-0, ventured out into the wilderness. 0-0, I regret doing this.
So that's I have a vault dweller that is specifically my like go out and do it girl. Like her name is Bittercup and she's amazing.
Her name is
like
Bittercup?
Yeah, her name is Bittercup.
You named her that,
No,
didn't
I
you?
didn't. This was
Really?
one of the ones.
I named
you know
somebody
how,
Jon Snow.
You know how the game.
Fuck you.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Well, but like
you know nothing is
his
wasteland.
dad's name is Snow, so how could I not?
That's okay. I think I had a vault dweller of African American descent who had an African American baby, and I named it Bill Cosby.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Actually, Jon Snow is black. In
Oh,
my-
how progressive!
I actually, come to think of it, I don't have any black vault dwellers.
What?
No.
How
I'm
do
sorry.
you-
I'm sorry.
what?
I have one, and she's an
How?
old. I don't know. Just random. I just
Because mine's a very even split. I just figured they did that on purpose. It was just like, here's an even
no.
split. So, like,
I have one African American vault dweller, and she won't have kids with anybody. Like I've tried with like 3 different people, and she's just not having kids with people.
That's weird. Okay.
Well,
racist.
she does have gray hair, so I'm thinking like she's
little
really
old.
old.
Gotcha.
So I don't think the plumbing's working.
But it's weird because like Fallout, my
my
Fallout
virtual
shelter
character?
is like, I have like half, and like most of the babies are actually like half black, half white.
Yeah, you see, I have
And
Latino
Fa-
babies.
So Fallout isn't like racist. Just like everybody who's like going, who hasn't played it yet, like that still happens. So
I do have Latino babies.
you know,
That's
Latino
good.
babies.
Mhm.
I have
Well,
Latino
Latinos-
babies.
Actually, now that you mention it, I don't think I do.
Have any Latinos?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Weird, but
Yeah. I just wanted to make you guys jealous because my like level 50 explorer has been out for a day and 4 hours now.
So he's not gonna get back for another half day.
Yeah, basically, but she still has like 10 stim packs with her, so she could probably go like another like half a day for sure.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, I just now got to the point where I could like send somebody out without like worrying about everybody dying, because I was having such problems with like raiders where like I only have like one really good gun and one like really good like armor. It's like I needed them there to like take care of that shit. Mm-hmm. But it was like, no, we need more stuff.
That's the thing.
Because I got to the point where it's just like I don't have enough things to like push myself forward, but I couldn't really afford to send somebody out, so I'm like taking the risk.
But like the main thing I'm having with this game right now, I think that like it does a lot of things right. One, it's extremely charming, which you guys touched on.
Yeah.
Incredibly charming. It's really like it's goofy, it's silly, it's like we're living in the apocalypse, but it's all really lighthearted.
yeah, it's like if the apocalypse happened in the 1950s, like poster child 1950s.
2, it's a game in which I actually get to have sex.
Doesn't
Which-
matter, had sex.
Which
Oh, wait.
well, I have a story to tell later about that actually.
Man, I don't want to know this story.
And it's not about me having sex. Don't
you
worry.
sure?
I promise it's not.
Are you sure?
And like 3, they also did a really good job at the beginning of the game. You know, they're setting you up and they give you like 3 lunch boxes to like, you know, you get them like really quick succession. And like the stuff in there is awesome. They're like, here's these great guns. Here's these like special vault dwellers that like totally just kick butt.
Yeah.
And then like every lunchbox I've gotten since those initial ones, it's like, hey, here's some caps. Here's a really crappy gun. And it's like, are you ready for your really exciting rare card? Oh, it's 500 bottle caps. Wasn't that great? I'm like, no.
I haven't gotten too many lunchboxes since like the initial like 4 or 5.
It takes a while.
You want to know?
I noticed.
You want to know my favorite aspect about this game?
What?
Not a freemium game.
Yes and no. You can buy the lunchboxes.
That's the only aspect of it, but it's not, you know, if you've ever played The Simpsons Tapped Out, which I played The Simpsons Tapped Out, and it's a lot like this, except it's really, really funny because it's, you know, it's The Simpsons, and if you're a fan of The Simpsons, you'll absolutely enjoy it. But it's absolutely a freemium game where you get things at just an absolutely grueling pace, and the only way you can advance is if you spend donuts. And you have to buy donuts. But, you know, in this, they very easily could have made the rush feature in this. You know, you have to use something that's Fallout related.
Pay 99 cents to get like 5 rushes or something like that.
You know, they absolutely could have done that, and they didn't. The only thing they did it for was lunchboxes, and I absolutely love that.
Well, the main thing that I love, and this is coming off of in college, I got really addicted to this game called Tiny Tower for like a month. And it's sort of like this where it's like, you're building this like really big skyscraper rather than like going down, you're going up. And it's like all these like people that are running these different jobs and stuff. And you're trying to like make money and make it successful, et cetera, et cetera. But like that game isn't as in depth as this one is. And it's also like nothing but Skinner box tactics, like literally just trying to get you to come back and spend money and like hit buttons and make you feel good. But what that game does is when you build like a new building, as you go up, like when you're building these new floors, it takes progressively longer to like build the floor. And so like you'll get higher up there and it'll be like, it's going to take a day and a half before this floor is built. Or you can give us money and it's done right now. And I love that Fallout Shelter doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Because you're constantly building rooms. They could so easily be like, it's going to take 40 hours for this building to be built.
And like your power consumption is going to go up by like double or whatever while it's doing this or whatever. Like they could do so much more and they're just like, nope, you paid the money and there it is.
Exactly. It's great.
Which I think like the instantaneous manner of it too, where it's just like, and I just built a room and now I have more options. Like is another thing that makes it really addicting.
I totally forgot that that's something that they did that they didn't screw us over on.
So like good guys Bethesda with this.
They built a fun game. They announced it, immediately released it. And like, there's a reason that this overtook Candy Crush for like the top free mobile game right now.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Fuck Candy Crush.
As somebody who does play Candy Crush, I'm okay with this.
Really?
I don't play Candy
some standards.
I don't play Candy Crush anymore. I play the sequel game that they did. It's like the Soda Crush.
Oh, that's so much fucking better.
Hey guys, I don't watch Transformers anymore. I just watch Transformers 2. Okay?
I don't watch Transformers. I just watch all of other Michael Bay's amazing films.
To his credit, The Rock is a great movie.
I have not seen it.
It's a great
surprise,
movie.
surprise.
I haven't seen it either, unfortunately. I know I need to.
It's okay. I've come to realize that you guys are not nearly as in tune with film as I am.
Sorry.
It's fine.
I was late to the game.
Yeah, I grew up in the game. Anyway, at any rate, what else is on the dossier
we also all played Sonic Runners, which we can talk about that briefly.
I want to make one last point with Fallout Shelter.
Oh, please do.
And it's I also understand like how CEOs sort of like work now. Like I can see like how capitalism works, because I imagine this is what it's like to like run a company a little bit, where you get to like look and just be like, I'm making numbers go up. Work, people.
See, and that's the sad thing about it too, is that like, I mean, I complained about Tiny Tower for being nothing but Skinner box. This game really, in a lot of ways, is nothing but Skinner box. It's just like, come in, push the buttons, feel good, go out.
Yeah, but they're not making you pay for it though.
No, they're not, and that's the thing that's more important.
Like that's
you get
that's
to
the good part of it.
assign people to where they work, and they'll be happy to.
And then you get to dress them up in clothes, and oh, that was weird. I got like this one outfit, and like it like really boosted charisma, but it made this lady look like a hooker. So now I have like in my radio station, there's just like a hooker woman working there.
Well,
At least she has like.
So that was actually meant for the living area.
At least I didn't put her in the bang room.
Yeah, the bang room. I mean, yeah, calling it what it is.
Basically.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, let's face it, that's exactly what the living quarters are for. You don't have someone just hanging out in the living. Oh, by the way, fuck those little bastard kids. Those guys are annoying. They bring down your happiness rating.
Well, they eventually become adults, and then
Yeah,
they
because
can
they're
work.
at 50%.
Mm-hmm.
They sit at
And you
50%
can't even
the entire
interact
time.
with them.
Right.
No, you can't.
Does your like happiness rating impact anything else though? Besides just isn't it just happiness rating?
Happiness rating is basically just like the end of day bonus that you get. Like where they're like, here's the end of the day, here's
I
like
haven't
100
got one
caps.
of those yet.
Yeah.
I started last night.
So what they do is like based on your happiness rating, they give you like it's like 100 caps or whatever, basically like 70 if your happiness is
So
lower.
what you're saying is like anybody who's on 100% right now, I need to put in the bang room before like 8 tonight.
By the way, that's another thing that I really love about this game. If you see two people that are just really sad, you're just like, you need sex and you need sex. Let's get you some sex.
And it works every time.
And it works every time. It's great. Like when they go behind that little door and you just see all the smiley faces, your happiness rating just goes up.
And the thing is, like, you don't really need to do it once. If you do that once and then put them in a place where they work, like, even if, like, they get attacked by raiders and eaten by, like, cockroaches, like, their happiness will eventually go back up to 100.
Doesn't matter. Had sex.
I know. So... I don't know. I love this game so much because it's got stupid shit like that. This is an absolutely fun game. You know what wasn't a great game?
What?
Sonic Runners.
No.
I was really disappointed by it.
Yeah. I was disappointed by the blatant lack of control.
Yeah, where
Just
it's
jump.
just like, yeah.
Just jump.
Tap to jump. Woo.
Like I could have sworn that like you would have like a double tap feature where you could like, you know, in all the other Sonic games, you could like double tap A and like auto attack someone with like,
Oh, right, yeah.
you know, this.
But I mean, you can jump 3 times. Sonic has triple jump. It's got to count for something.
Not really.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Well, the thing is, like, I feel like with like it's like Flappy Bird, where it's like you have to be really attentive to like what's coming at you, especially in like the later stages.
When you get into like the 3rd round, I've
Yeah.
never gotten past that. It's like it's easy Eggman, impossible.
I gotten past that once. Like I get the top speed, and on top speed, you have no coins or rings. Like they take away all your rings.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
And like I went in there with an invincibility and like 2 of the like wisp things,
Mm-hmm.
and I still couldn't make it to like
Oh,
the
man.
end of that round. And it was just like God, like I mean it's like difficult, but I wouldn't call it like fun difficult. Where it's just like
Well, I mean, it's just really repetitive. Like,
right, well,
in the
thing
wrong
is-
ways.
Right, and I think it's there's something to be said that the high score, there's only one high score in it. And it doesn't matter where you get it, like what stage you get it on. You can beat your high score on any stage because every stage is the same.
exactly.
Yep.
And so the only thing that changes are
It
the
never
bosses.
ramps up. Yeah. The
And
boss,
which are easy.
the bosses are easy. The boss ramps up a little bit, like as you get further on. Eggman might get like 1 or 2 more health, but that doesn't.
Ooh, spooky. Yeah.
Yeah, all you gotta do is jump over a spring and then he'll fly over you and then you gotta jump.
And I mean, what we can also say is that this is a game that bombards you with buying things.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Where it's like,
every
yeah.
fucking chance you
You
get.
want
like,
you want more helpers? You need red rings. You want red rings? Buy them. You want more lives? Buy them. Everything.
And the
Do you wanna
loading-
continue-
The loading screen is
Yeah.
obnoxious.
Yeah. Do you want to? Do you
you
want to
wanna
continue
continue
playing
playing?
this level?
Watch an advertisement.
Yeah, that was weird. Watch an advertisement to continue your current score
I've
run.
had that in another game before. I forget. Which
Yeah,
one,
I don't
but-
know. It's so weird. Like I could
don't-
see if it was like, here's an extra life, but like to continue your current like playing, that was weird.
yeah. I feel like Sonic Team did that just to, you know, make a couple of bucks.
That's the thing I wanted to talk about, though. That this isn't just like some crappy mobile company that got a Sonic license and got to make Sonic Dash or Dash 2, which they did. This is actual Sonic Team being put on a mobile game. And it's like no better than Dash. Other than the music's pretty all right.
Yeah.
Music is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, Sonic Team has always had good music.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing. It's like, let them make a real Sonic game. Don't
Yeah.
make them make this mobile crap. Like,
Who published it? Because who published Sonic Runner? Does anybody know?
well, I mean, it was made by Sonic Team and published by Sega.
Oh
So yeah.
man,
It's just that Sega's going more like mobile nowadays. Like they're not quite to like Konami levels, where Konami's just like, mobile's the only way to make money anymore. So sorry, Kojima, you're out. But like, they're pretty bad though.
I'm just now imagining you as Godzilla. Like just Larry Mattavina as Godzilla. Let's just paint some scales on him and walk around a cardboard Tokyo. That'd be fun, right?
That would be actually a lot of fun. I would film the shit out of that.
I would
film the
act
shit
in
out of
that.
that.
And like, well, Derrick, you do body paint sometimes, right? Like you've done body paint, so yeah, like you could,
Paint me, boy.
Yeah, I'd have to talk to my buddy Jason who could get you some like legit like scales and shit.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, let's make this happen.
and then
would-
Larry can
You'd have to
actually-
be completely shirtless though.
Oh, I'm all flabby.
I know, that's the fun part.
Godzilla can be flabby. Godzilla was flabby
Yeah.
at first, right?
Yeah.
How are we going to relate this to video games?
We're
There's a
not.
Godzilla
New
game
Godzilla trailer game.
that doesn't happen. Anyway,
That hasn't happened at all.
going back to Sonic Runners, I just wanted to like make
we have to
fun
stay on
of
topic?
one of the advertisements.
Okay, go for it.
Which one?
Like it's the one with like the angels or whatever, where it's just like you need to. Don't you want like a game with a story that's led with sexy angels? Oh yeah,
I did get
It was
that
like he like progressively goes from like the voice of like Steve Urkel to like the Allstate guy.
That's right.
That is.
I don't like he says like, don't you want like a different video game in your life? One with an actual story
Allstate.
and things like that. And you know, it's led. You have your own team, and it's led by sexy angels. Oh yeah. Where can I find a game like that? Allstate.
What the fuck?
I'm tempted to play the game until like I get the advertisement.
But the advertisement's probably copyrighted.
Who cares?
I don't want to give them my
Free
ad-
use. We're making fun of it. Parody.
parody law. You just parodied it. People get it.
Right.
Yeah,
mean,
what about all that copyrighted
we need
Sonic music that's on iTunes that we don't want to put in here?
We need a link dump.
I don't think we can do that because like we're using that to like boost the show. Like I don't feel like we're like making fun of it.
Well, I mean, like, but okay.
Nah,
Hey,
we-
lawyers, tell us people who are lawyering it up while they're listening to the podcast.
Yeah,
Tell
I'm
us
sure.
if you can.
Yeah, somebody's like,
I'm sure there's a lawyer.
somebody's
that
like
listens to this podcast.
defending the murder trial right now, and like they just have their earbuds in, and it's
like,
like,
oh, yeah.
sir, what are you listening to? Larry and Adam and Derrick on the podcast. It's pretty great. It's pretty great.
Now joining podcasts, it soothes you.
Oh, that should be our tagline.
Oh yeah, it soothes.
Now joining.
Soothes the burn.
Now joining podcast. Soothing burn. Okay, there is.
So anyway, it's just kind of hard to go from like those advertisements back into like now I'm a drill. do 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 do.
So, as much as I didn't care for the gameplay of Sonic Runners, there are two things I want to say about it. One, I did think that I got brief moments of exhilaration, like when you would hit like the bouncy springs and then go like flying through the air and then like through hoops. But it's like all of that's just kind of on rails, you know?
That's true. Well, I feel like if you didn't start off so slow and that was all like, I would maybe be okay with an endless mode
Rather
that
than
too.
like,
rather than like now we're gonna stop. We're gonna fight Eggman.
You know,
I don't know how I'm doing that voice now.
Marvel did a Temple Runner type game with Spider-Man. It's the what's it called? It's a Spider Ultimate Universe game.
Ultimate Spider-Man, Miles Morales runs around.
Hang on, it's the
Hey, he stole that guy's pizza, the game.
But anyway, it's a lot like Temple Runner, and it has an endless run on it. But you know, like the Sonic game, it actually has boss fights. But the boss fights are so seamless where it doesn't really fuck with you because it goes like seamlessly from like boss combat back to endless run, and you can do it for like hours on end. In fact, it's just difficult enough to where it's challenging, but easy enough to where I managed to sit down and do it legitimately for like 30 minutes. It's an incredibly fun game. I wish I could remember it, but my phone's on airplane mode right now.
And that's
because
the
I'm a
problem,
schmuck.
because it's like, beep, 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 Eggman's coming. And then, like, the actual real legitimate boss fights are in, like, their own separate thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Well, you mean the actual boss fights against Eggman again, which is just a variation on that, where it's just like jump over this thing
Well,
and then
in
jump onto
inside
this
the
thing.
levels, yeah, it's just like, well, the only thing he has is the bouncy springs, so you can't actually be hurt by them.
Right. Well, you can
know.
be slowed down enough where like he gets away, or you're not like hitting him.
Yeah, but in the
really
boss
the only
fights,
like
like, he
penalty
throws,
is like
like, real attacks at you.
Right. Yeah, and they're two different things, but it's still just Eggman with like a couple of variations of he drops something you should avoid and he drops something you should hit.
Mm-hmm, basically, yeah. But what I will say is that there
Exclusively in
are
that order.
I did have moments of like
Exactly.
charming in this game. and only because I lucked out. Because you know how like they give you like the helper friends, and then they're like, "Here's your helper friends,"
Yeah.
and then like, "Hey, here's 50 rings for more helper friends."
Right.
So but they give you like 2, and so the first one I got like a little chow with like a little ghost head, which he was whatever. But the second one I got the death egg.
Oh, you got the death egg?
I got the death egg. And
Because
so,
they advertise that, and it's just like, if you die, you can restart 50% chance
yeah,
to restart.
so I got the death egg, and like when I'm playing, it's like I'm going doodly doo to do, and like so Sonic is here, and the Chow is like right behind him, and then like in the background of the game is the death egg, and it's like that big.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's just gigantic.
Okay,
and it's like,
okay,
and,
that is kind of cool.
Yeah, it was really.
All right, I was not that lucky, although like my first 2 were kind of cute.
Okay.
Where it's like I had a ghost Pumpkinhead Chow.
That's the one I have. Yes.
And the Easter Bunny.
I think everyone gets because I got the ghost Pumpkinhead one too.
It's just kind of cool. You have like your buddies, like they're literally called your buddies, but like one of the fucking buddies that I got is a cartridge. It is literally like the original Sonic game.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
I got it.
That was fucking
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I bet I get a free spin right now. I'm gonna load it up and see if I like can get a really cool buddy.
You're not gonna. They're gonna offer to sell you one though.
Oh, I mean, I have 50 red rings. I could go for free.
You have like a lot of money too, like real money. You can probably purchase those.
Yeah, you have actual currency that you work for, and you're gonna spend it on this piece of schlock.
Also, the loading time in this game is ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
And like how much you have to download stuff.
That's
like
what I was saying. Like I don't know.
Like it's really interesting going from Fallout Shelters to this game. You know how much data goes through Fallout Shelter? A lot. I'll put it to you like this: the only downside that I have to Fallout Shelters is that it's a game that really shouldn't be played on an iPhone. You should play it on an iPad. That being said, I have an older model of the iPad. Doesn't work on it at all.
Oh.
Like it'll load up and then it'll just stall out.
I thought about playing on the iPad, but with the 6 Plus, I have like enough screen that like.
When you started talking about like the Fallout Shelter like stuff, I hit the loading screen and it's still loading on Sonic Runners. Like this loading stuff is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
okay. There it goes.
Oh, I don't get a free spin.
I got a free spin.
I thought they gave
I
you
have
one
a
like
free spin.
every day.
Nope.
Oh, well, I get a free spin on like the
12.
stuff. So
Yeah,
I got
actually,
like
you do get a free spin every day. I got one earlier.
I got 4 invincibilities.
Okay.
Hey, look at me, I'm cool.
Hey, that's great.
I already used my free spin earlier. I've only
Okay.
gotten like the basic egg stuff though.
Mhm.
All right.
I got
hold on.
one of like the semi-rare eggs, and that's where the death egg was. It was pretty awesome.
All right. Oh, I got a UFO as well. Like I don't know why
Hey, Larry?
I have a UFO.
Hey,
right here.
Derrick.
Why do we have action figures in front of you right now?
Oh, so I wanted to talk about this.
For all of you who can't tell, Larry has a bunch of Nintendo things.
I'll
in
take
front
a
of him.
photo and I'll put it in like the podcast because I just like, hey, look, there's the recording stuff and Amiibo. But bam,
Amiibo, that's what they're called.
Amiibo.
Why are there a bunch of Amiibos in front of you?
Okay, so today, this just information released. Probably nobody cares but like me. But I'm going to talk about it anyway. So the Dark Pit Amiibo has been confirmed as a Best Buy exclusive figure. And it is going to come out on July 31st. And they're not doing any online pre-orders. It is in-store only. And it can only be assumed that if it's coming out on July 31st, probably the next 3 Amiibo that are out with it is also. What I basically wanted to get to was just talking about not so much like, oh, should Amiibo be store exclusive? No, it's dumb, but money, so yes. What I did want to do...
Capitalism.
Yeah, because capitalism, yes. Best Buy gets Dark Pit Amiibo. They paid money, so Nintendo gets money, and they get this exclusive figure. People go there. It's whatever. It's capitalism. It happens. It sucks for the consumer, but whatever.
Okay.
What I wanted to do was kind of take a look at all of the store exclusive Amiibo that have come out so far, which I only brought up this guy because this is Pit. And Dark Pit is going to be this dude, but like brown skinned and black clothes. So just so you have frame of reference.
So just African American emo.
Not emo, just like he's the bad guy. He's the bad guy.
The bad guy. Why's he gotta be brown skinned?
I asked Nintendo. It wasn't my choice. I think he's better than the real guy, so I'm progressive. But anyway, what I wanted to do was pull out all of the store exclusive Amiibo so far and see if we can decide the personality of the store based on the exclusive Amiibo that they got.
Okay, you had no interest in me until you said let's talk shit about stores. So please, you have my attention. For all of you who can't tell, I'm actually sitting forward now. I am attentive to this shit because this seems like
Your voice got clearer, so
it could actually be fun.
All
So
right.
okay, let's do this.
So let's start. Well, we'll start with Best Buy because Best Buy gets Dark Pit, which, like I said, is this dude but dark, and Meta Knight,
Okay.
this guy. So based on these two figures, what can you say about Best Buy's personality?
What can I say about Best Buy's personality? They let me see. They're dark, mysterious kind of people. They really like looking into the darker side of their soul and your bank account for that matter. Because they
it's
overcharge
so true.
because they overcharge the shit out of them and don't pay their employees enough, as Larry knows.
I worked at Best Buy.
Yes, he did.
So I think that Best Buy is really into wings.
Therefore, the next thing that's going to come out is Best Buy Nintendo B-Dubs mashup.
Yeah, I would
Buffalo Wild Wings exclusive content.
I would
for
expect
Super
to
Smash
find Meta
Brothers.
Knight and Dark Pit at Buffalo Wild Wings. That's what I would expect.
Because I don't know if I can do I'm going to do a segue. Speaking of random ass unlocking content by being a consumer, there's also the Destiny, right? Destiny and Red Bull.
Destiny and Red Bull.
Oh yeah, well, that was really weird. Who knew that?
I noticed you were in a good mood. Let me make you not in a good mood.
I don't want to talk about it. It's so dumb. Hey, I'm Destiny. Oh, buy the Red Bull. Play our game.
Guys, we are
Exclusive
so
content.
cool. Red Bull doesn't do anything with any of the other kids, but they're doing stuff with me. Oh yeah.
So dumb.
I mean, I knew that Red Bull supported extreme sports because apparently Red Bull gives you wings, but apparently Red Bull gets you fat and makes you sit on your couch too.
Oh, Red Bull B-Dubs releasing Meta Knight Amiibo. You heard it here first. Everyone's got wings. Also maxi pads.
What? How does that fit in there?
Because they get the wings on the side too.
Yeah, that was an advertisement thing, right?
Yes,
Where,
that
they have
was,
wings?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that was a bit of a stretch, but thank you there, Larry.
You're welcome. So now we know that Best Buy is. Well, see, I expected them maybe
I think-
because the metal, they're we're all about technology, so we're taking the metal faced guy.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think they might have a bat fetish.
Ooh.
They very well might have a bat fetish because I'm guessing that Dark Pit he doesn't have angel wings. He's got leathery wings.
They're still just these wings.
That
are
actually
black.
makes sense. There's an average of.
Didn't Best Buy have an exclusive for Batman Arkham?
I think so too. Yeah,
No.
but it's because there's actually
No?
an average of 2 bats living in any given Best Buy store. They just fly in when people aren't paying attention, like birds, but it's bats.
But they're bats.
And they live up. Have you not seen that? There's
Bats
there's an article.
exclusive to Best Buy. Wait, are you being serious?
Yeah.
What?
I'm kidding. No.
Oh, you had me for a minute.
I know I did. That was the point. Derrick, did I have you?
No.
Okay,
You didn't
good.
have me at all. I knew you were fucking with him.
Gold Mario, Walmart exclusive. He's Mario,
Fuck
but he's gold.
Walmart. Fuck Walmart so much.
That's
you
not a
gold-gilded
personality.
prick.
You're just complaining about the store.
Huh.
No,
Maybe-
no.
I think it is because that
Yeah.
shows at Walmart. It's of course you're gonna have gold Mario because they're so full of themselves.
Yeah.
There we go.
Here's to everyone. Let's take down all the local small businesses so you can get a gold fucking amiibo. Fuck you, Walmart, you Arkansas piece of shit.
Gold Mario is probably one of the amiibo that's hardest to get right now.
Really?
Or actually a lot of because they've been remaking a lot of them, and so prices are starting to come down. Like Marth, Villager, Wii Fit Trainer, Little Mac, all these are getting re-releases. Gold Mario is not so far.
Your gold Mario looks like a little tarnished. I think you need to polish them.
Hoo-hoo.
But yeah, Walmart feels
That was really
eventually
bad, I'm sorry.
the 3 kids who own Walmart. Not kids, they're adults, but they inherited it from
I
their
just imagine 3 10-year-old boys time to win the global market.
10-year-old
of
boys.
Walmart.
Have you ever met a 10-year-old boy before? They don't sound like that.
I love you, Larry. Just for 30 minutes, I would love to just be in your brain and know what the fuck goes on in there. Because I think it would be really interesting.
Hanging out at Target is Princess Rosalina, the best princess, and Jigglypuff, everyone's favorite pink puffball. Target likes women. I'm calling it.
I was going to
Women
say
like
Target
pink and blue.
I was going to say Target likes pink.
Well, she's not pink. She's
Rosalina's
Rosaline is blue. Oh, that's right. You can't see color.
For all of you who don't know, I'm
forgot.
I'm completely colorblind.
I was just straight up. I'm like, why are you so stupid? That's obviously not pink, but you can't see color.
Yeah, that's I'm completely colorblind. Like I have a very rare form of colorblindness where I literally can only see black, gray,
Didn't
and
we
white.
talk about this last week?
We did. It's
We
going to be a
did.
running joke, just like, you're going to cut that out. No, you're not.
It's gonna be a running joke, just like all of my fucking life, just like all of my
So
fucking
sorry,
elementary and high school and middle school.
I didn't mean it. Oh.
It's so fucking funny.
Hilarious.
I
Because
can
I'm
still kill all
colorblind.
of you in my sleep.
Well,
Wait,
anyway,
wait. You're going to kill us in your sleep?
Yeah, I sleepwalk, bitch.
So,
All right.
so this is like side effects.
Yes. Side effects may include spontaneous murder.
But now, real talk. You're a boy.
Yes.
Yes. So, would you rather have the princess or would you rather have the cool swordsman?
Jigglypuff.
Honestly, well, I'd rather have Meta Knight just because Meta Knight is a badass. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Rosalina's pretty awesome.
Rosalina is pretty awesome. Okay,
Rosalina's-
fine. Target appeals to everybody. They just have more fun characters.
Yeah. More child friendly.
Toys R Us likes Pokemon.
What else is fucking new? I mean, seriously, they started didn't they start selling? Weren't they the company that started selling Pokemon cards here in America?
I couldn't tell.
I mean,
you.
they've
No idea.
Toys R Us has banked off of Pokemon for years.
More
Like,
like-
it's probably been about decades. Actually, not probably, definitely decades at this
More
point.
like Pokemon R Us.
But yes, congratulations, you win the day with that one. That was great.
Thank you.
You're so funny. You know, that's why you're here every week, because you just bring the hilarity
All right.
all the time.
All right. Coming from me, that's a little much.
Oh, coming from you.
Yeah, coming from me, that's a little much. Come on, tone it down there, bub.
Okay. Yes, sir.
I was.
There you go,
I'm
buddy.
so sorry, sir.
You're good.
It was
You're
supposed to
good.
be ironic and not funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
irony humor. Just above my
The
head.
use of words meaning something other than their literal intentions.
That is
is
irony.
irony.
And now we're going to get sued by Comedy Central. Maybe also Fox.
Well, it would be Fox because they own the rights to that one.
Yes.
Although I'm pretty sure Matt Groening would stand up for us.
He'd be like, yo, dude.
Was Fox like an amiibo that was specific to a place?
No. Nice segu. Segway. And the way that Segway is spelled, it's Segu.
You're a
S-E-G-U-E.
fucking mong.
You mean a pleb?
Yeah, you're a fucking pleb too. You're a mong and a pleb. And a pillock.
So, but Toys R Us likes Pokemon, but not the girl Pokemon. Because they didn't have Pikachu as an exclusive either. Although Pikachu would be really hard to nail as an exclusive. Because, like, Pikachu's, like, the Pokemon.
Yeah, he's the Pokemon.
That would be like somebody having Mario as an exclusive. Oh, wait, they did.
It's
Jesus Christ.
a gold-plated Mario.
It is a gold-plated Mario.
It is a gold. It's
That's
the
something
it's the
Walmart would
Midas. It's the Midas of Mario's. Midas to
GameStop
Mario.
likes being a hipster. They're all about the games. Playing with the guys.
So I see that there's Ness there.
Yes.
Who's that other little fuck?
His name is Shulk. He's really feeling it.
Shulk?
Yes.
Shulk?
Shulk.
Shulk.
Shulk?
She-Hulk. He turns into a she and a Hulk.
Yeah. Part lawyer, part Hulk.
Hand me that little fucker.
All woman. Gosh.
Sometimes.
Wait, that's a woman?
Yeah, She-Hulk. No, Shulk's a dude. She-Hulk's a woman.
Okay, I was about to say. I know She-Hulk's a woman.
She-Hulk's awesome.
Yeah,
I know.
She-Hulk's great.
Yeah, She-Hulk's amazing.
Can you tell me She-Hulk's real name? Good.
Sheila Hulkinsons.
But you are reading the comics right
I am.
now.
I am reading this 2014 She-Hulk right now. It's great. It only lasted for 12 issues. Maybe it wasn't that great.
That's still fun. Anyway, Shulk. What the fuck was Shulk in?
He's in a game called Xenoblade Chronicles. It's very Japanese.
Jesus, that's a good description for something.
It's basically the only one you need. It's like, it's very Japanese. You probably wouldn't be into it.
Like Phantasy Star Online, kind of.
Nah, not exactly.
Do you ever play Phantasy Star
I
Online?
did, but not online.
I loved Phantasy Star Online.
I played Phantasy Star offline.
Yeah, I played it online. Actually, I don't think I actually ever played it online. I played it on LAN. I played it on LAN with my neighbors, who fucking loved that game. And now it can't be played anymore because it's just on Xbox, and I don't have an Xbox.
Oh no.
Do you want to
Thank you,
die?
Larry, you're so funny.
Do you want to die?
Yes. No. Maybe.
Jesus, wow.
I don't know. Actually, starting this podcast was just like the long play suicide, assisted suicide. Just like, I'm going to make you guys so upset that you kill me. Because that's what I want. Goal for the day reached.
I'm just gonna
Got killed.
I'm just gonna sit here and let Larry flounder in this.
So, I did not put this game on the docket for you guys to play, but I played another game this week.
Is this a surprise you're telling
This is
me
a
about?
surprise
Okay,
I've been waiting
This
for.
is the prize.
I accidentally played a porn game.
Oh,
Wait,
that
what?
that droid game?
No, just like a droid game. What are you
Yeah,
talking
there's
about?
there's like a droid hentai game now.
No, I did not play that. I don't have a droid.
I'm interested. You have me at porn game, but I'm also interested in accidentally.
Okay, so
Hey, we've all accidentally looked at porn at some point.
so I played
That's
this
the
game.
truth.
I played this game on Steam called Honey Pop.
Honey Pop?
Honey Pop.
Honey,
And you
Pop.
didn't think
Honey Pop.
and you didn't think it was a porn game.
I should have been tipped off, but okay. The reason
Honey
why
Pop. It's hey guys, it's a sequel to Candy Crush. Honey Pop.
sort of actually almost wasn't done by King. It's not an official sequel, but okay. So I worked like crazy this last week, and a lot of times when I'm working, I have the opportunity to listen to like podcasts and stuff, and like 3 of the podcasts that I listened to, like video game wise, totally unrelated to each other, all happened to like mention Honey Pop, and so I was like, well, I need to know about this game because they're talking about it. So like I went on Steam and it was like $10, so I downloaded it. Yeah, I started it up, and it's you're a lowly virgin boy, and you get visited by a magical sex fairy who wants to up your groove and help you to bang all the women. And I said, okay.
I mean, that's
So what happens from there on out?
So you like meet all these women, and you start to go like, you start to woo them, and then you go on dates. And the dates are match 3 puzzle games.
Are you serious?
I'm not even kidding. So it's like a mixture of Candy Crush and anime porn.
Son of a bitch.
But no. So there are like 2 reasons I started playing it, or like, continued playing it rather, after I realized that it was.
Yeah, you wanted to jack off.
So there is another game called Hatoful Boyfriend, which is like infamous dating sim in which you date pigeons.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
Yes,
That was
but-
all over Kotaku like months ago.
So yeah, but Hatoful Boyfriend, when you play far enough into it, it stops becoming. You don't like have sex with the pigeons. You just like date
You're
them.
dating pigeons.
You just like it's this pigeon dating sim.
It's inferred that you're having sex with a
it's
pigeon.
not. No, it's not, because it's actually from the perspective
fucking a bird.
of like you're a woman and all the pigeons are dudes, and like women
Are you a pigeon
relationships
too?
don't work that way. Maybe, I don't know. It's hard to say. Anyway, when you play enough Hatoful Boyfriend, it like turns into like a murder mystery.
what?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Oh my god.
And so I was like,
sounds like one of the most
maybe
amazing
Honey
things
Pop.
ever.
I was like, maybe Honey Pop turns into something like that. Like maybe people are talking about it because like on the base surface, it's like an anime softcore hentai porn thing. But then like when you play enough into it, it becomes like a cool murder mystery. Well, it didn't.
So what did happen, Larry?
So
what did happen? Please.
so you get with all the women, you bang all the women.
all the women.
And so there's like 9 women and then 2 secret women. But when you bang the first 9,
there's 11.
then like you're like the sex fairy is like, wow, you did really great. And like she's like, my boss wants to hear about you. And
you fuck her boss.
Well, yeah, her boss is the goddess Venus. And you get to woo and date and have sex with Venus. And that's how the game ends, is you conquering a goddess sexually.
Wow. That's not chauvinist at all.
No. It was horror. So here's the thing though. Like, if it didn't have this wrapper around it, I would really like love and recommend this game because the gameplay is awesome. Like the gameplay is really, really cool. So, okay. Cause when you say, no,
right,
it's
I'll
not.
I'm,
Yeah.
We're not judging.
Yeah. So
I'm judging.
did you just wink at Derrick?
I winked at Derrick.
You're putting on your judgy face. I can feel it.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I am.
Oh.
I am. I'm sitting here judging
I'll
the
play good.
shit
I'll
out
play
of you.
good cop.
Okay. So,
That's basically our friendship at this point.
so like when you think match 3, you're thinking like Bejeweled or Candy Crush, where it's like move the thing, hit the thing, match the colors, get points.
Hang on.
So like what?
This says pictures of boobs, doesn't it?
It does a few.
Called it.
It's basically like
Continue.
it's basically 4 dates to Bangtown for each woman, and so like when you do the third date,
That's traditional.
when you do the third date, then like after it, they'll send you like a naughty picture, which usually has boobs, and then like 4th date, Bang City, and then you get like one more photo that's like more dirty, and but it's like it's not awful, but
this is
it is. I'm just like I don't want anime boobs when there's so many real boobs on the internet. Like, why would I even care?
For free without effort.
If I was playing this game for the boobs, like literally you can go online and find all the pictures that they show you in the game and like call it a day. But like I said, gameplay is good because on top of the match 3, it's like there's like 7, the colors all have like different things to go to them, and every single thing does something different. And so, like, there's
So each little thing that you match up has a different reaction?
No.
Fireworks in a special little way?
No!
A special little way for a special little Larry?
Oh, that's not what no. So, like, when you match, like, the one thing, it gets you an extra turn when you're matching, like, the one thing.
It has BAMPs kind of thing.
Yeah, so there's different things. So, like, matching,
X-Men.
so there's, like, one that ups, like, a multiplier that lets you get more points. There's one that gives you extra turns. There's one that gives you points that you can do to use items. There's all these different items that you can do.
And by items, you mean
no, by items I mean
face.
like gifts. Like you give her like a teddy bear or
And
like
a dildo
or earrings
or
or
a butt plug.
shoes or things
or handcuffs
or lipstick. No,
or tentacles.
no.
Are you sure?
Positive, absolutely.
Yeah.
But like, so it becomes. But then like,
You sure you're not being modest there, buddy?
positive. I'm not being.
You know what, Derrick? This is now required gameplay for you next week.
But no, so it's like you have these things, and then you have like the other 4 that just like get you points, like 4 colors, and then they all are based on like different date traits. So there's like flirtation and sexuality and like knowledge and like artsmanship, and so like
Tongue movement.
It also
No.
has RPG elements.
well, I mean, it's like so each girl likes like certain things where she's like, my favorite thing out of you.
No, Derrick.
No. So it's like
Don't even know.
but no, like everyone is like I like music or I like
my butthole.
or I like
Damn it, Derrick.
or my favorite thing is sexuality. It depends on which woman you're with.
like being tied up.
But they all have their favorite, they all have their least favorite.
Position.
And so it's like so you want to pay attention to like you want to match more of the color of the thing they like most so that you can get more points. And you want to also like avoid the ones that are negative
Oh my God,
Derrick is 12. We can't help
You're
it.
gonna fucking
no.
kill me.
So like what I thought was really
You're
interesting
fucking
though
dumb.
is that you have like all these layers into the puzzling, and then also it like makes it makes you think about like every move you're making, and it's actually like on a game level, the gameplay represents you actually being on the date, like trying to woo this woman, choosing everything you're doing very specifically while on the date to like impress her and get the next date.
On a serious
Okay.
note, so it's like on an actual serious note, it's like like in Sucker Punch, how the dancing represents. the
Yes, but
actual-
it doesn't suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That is
yeah,
actually
it's like-
that is actually pretty cool.
So it's not just something where it's like, oh hey, there's
I can
there's a
contribute.
puzzle. Thank you. So it's not just like there's a puzzle game here. Also, there's boobs. It's like there's a puzzle game here that is representative of like you getting the boobs.
Also, there's boobs.
Also, there's boobs.
Gotcha.
But then, okay, so
Are
after
you sure
you
you
do,
can't gift her a butt plug?
so no, you can't, Derrick.
Let it out, Larry.
I'm so angry right now.
Angry Larry is the best
So
Larry.
the podcast started with Derrick being angry at you. Now
And
you're
now I'm angry at Derrick.
Angry Larry looks like a sad chinchilla.
I will. Here, you want the fuel for the fire? So, like, you do the 4 dates, and then you get to, like, take her back to your bedroom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you do a bonus game in that one. And in that one, it's, like, they take out
Bend
all
her
the
over.
negative... They take out all the negative aspects, and, like, you start to have to, like, match the colors, and, like, now, like, nothing bad can happen. You have unlimited moves, and you're just like trying to go as fast as you can because you're getting the points. No. Let me stick with me because we're getting there. Okay, so
We're getting there.
we are getting there because like you're matching these things as fast as you can because your points are constantly draining. And so you have to keep getting points and getting points and getting points. And now a game that has been to this point slow and methodical and you have to think about it is now just rush, excitement. And it actually represents you banging. Like it's straight up mechanically, this puzzle game turned into something that is representative of actually having sex in the game, which is why I like this game. And this is
That's
why
why you like it.
It's well, it's just, what he's saying is mechanically wise, like they actually thought.
They thought about this. They thought because I was imagining like, oh, you did the 4 dates, now you're gonna go to the sex puzzle.
There was effort put into making this
and
game.
it's just gonna be like hard. Like it's just gonna be like a really yes, it's gonna be hard. I hate you so much. I hate you so much.
Nicole, I feel very sorry for you.
That's straight up though. Like they changed the mechanics of the game to represent like this is the sex puzzle, and I thought that was really cool. Also boobs.
Also boobs.
Yeah. And so what's actually really funny is that like I've been playing the mobile games for you guys to talk about. I was playing this game because I learned something about like I was just
You learned something about you.
I learned something about
internally.
me, and that's actually
That
that
you
like
Japanese hentai.
I don't know. But like and then I was also playing Batman Arkham Knight, which is really great, but I actually played Honey Pop more than I played Arkham Knight in this past week. And your silence says so much more about me than it does about you.
Yeah. Man. Larry, you
feel for the fire. I finished Honey Pop to completion.
I don't need to make a joke.
I got all the women. I got Venus. I even got the secret characters, the weird cat chick and the alien. Got them all.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
And the alien.
Oh
and
my
the alien.
fucking god! Oh my god! I'm tempted just to play this game to see how fucking ridiculous it is.
Oh, so now that there's a
no,
cat chick.
yeah, now you just want to see how ridiculous it is. Oh,
Dude, this game
There's
has
a
why you
cat
wanna play it.
chick?
That's
There's
why
a cat chick and you fuck Venus. How is that not absolutely fucking ridiculous?
it is.
Exactly.
But no, I learned something about myself because like even in this place where like my objective was to like have sex with Venus, I just wanted the game to be like, don't I get to like choose a woman in the end? Like, aren't I supposed to be courting all these women and choosing like the one that I want? And it's like, its conceit is just like, nope, bang everybody. And I'm like, that's not what I want. But your game is actually pretty solid.
Okay.
I give it a straight 6 out of 10. That was a euphemism for penis because 6, it's like the curve and then the hit and then straight 6.
I got it.
So, yeah.
I got it. It just wasn't funny.
Oh, okay. On that note, we're out of time.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So just like last week, I want to like totally underutilize a story I wanted to talk about. Last of Us 2. One person says it's happening. One person says it's not. Nolan North says no. Troy Baker says yes. Doesn't matter. Nobody cares.
I do.
because-
Last of Us is a great game. I want it to happen.
No, nobody cares because there's too many different sides of the story. Adam Bailey, Chaos in the Streets. Is Last of Us over because nobody can decide if it's happening or not?
It's happening only in Iowa.
Bingo. Got it. On that note, thanks for joining us on the podcast, the Not Joining Podcast, where you join us. Also known as the Triple Inaugural because it's the 3rd episode. We're really not going to stick with that name ever.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another pleasurable evening where we've talked about cat porn. Good night.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Maybe I won't play any more porn games. Maybe.